Spring starts at the Home Depot, and we are bringing the heat to your backyard this season. Fire up the flavor with our wide variety of grills for under $300, like the Next Grill 4-burner gas grill that's perfect for hosting your spring cookout. Then set the scene and turn your outdoor space into the go-to spot with patio sets for every budget. Bring it this season with grills that deliver flavor and patios that set the vibe from the Home Depot. Start your spring with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Sloan is from the right coast, the east coast of Canada. They formed the same year that I graduated high school in 91, and they're one of those rare bands who have kept the same 4-member lineup. That alone is wild. And yes, I do know they technically broke up, but when they came back, it was the same 4 guys. That still counts. Juno winners, 14 albums, over 250 songs, more than 30 hit singles. You saw their music videos everywhere on Much Music back in the day. Sloan is essential listening. Even now, you still hear them on any good rock radio station. Their singer, Patrick Pentland, was a guest, and we talked about the first time he heard his music on radio. He takes you back to what was playing in his house when he was a kid. We talked about AC/DC, David Bowie, actor Gary Oldman came up, so did Coffee and Gasoline, Aliens, Rush, seeing Maiden live. Sloan is part of who I am. A radio guy, a podcaster, a music fan. And hearing Patrick talk about radio itself was pretty cool. We touched on sports, Batman, marijuana, and the importance of music videos and Much Music at the very beginning of their career. Because without that platform, Sloan's story might be very different. Listen to this.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of bands from that era, that's how people knew them, was because Much Music was huge. It was a huge thing. And the visual aspect of that gave you more to be creative with and more to have fun with. And so, we were, we welcomed that. We were, videos and stuff are a pain in the ass in a way, but and we don't do that many of them anymore, but it was definitely an important thing. The amount of money spent on videos was crazy.
Right. Tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah. And we would, because we were independent, we had distribution deals and stuff with major labels, but we owned all of our own stuff, and then we paid for everything. So we had to make sure that if we made a video for She Says What She Means off of Navy Blues, that's the second single. It's how much money are you going to spend on this video before it breaks even? And then how many records are we going to sell if we do this? And there was a little bit of an equation. It's at some point we're not spending that money because on another, it was all out of our pocket. So,
sure.
So we would have to know we're going to sell 10 more thousand record, whatever it is, and that'll cover the cost of this video. Otherwise we're not doing it. And but
every
whereas
time you make a move, it's like a gamble,
Kinda. And yeah. Maybe that's why we're still around, but if we were signed to a major, and we have been signed to a major, and we have been given budgets even after that, when we were on Sony for Action Pack, Never Hear the End of It and stuff, Pretty Together, that, we had budgets from those people too, and they were paying for everything. So we were sort of it goes on a recoupable account, which we never had to pay off. And that way, that's when we made Feels Good Do It and stuff, which were a little bit more high end. We worked with this guy Noble Jones, who made hip hop videos, made it look really cool, and that's a step up. But we wouldn't have made that step up without the investment from Sony or BMG or whatever it was.
Listen to This on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
Monster Energy. Everybody knows White Monster Zero Ultra. That's the OG. It kicked off this whole zero sugar energy drink thing. But Ultra is a whole lineup now. You've got Strawberry Dreams, Blue Hawaiian, Sunrise, and Vice Guava. And they all bring the Monster Energy punch. So if you've been living in the white can, branch out. Ultra's got a flavor for every vibe. And every single one is zero sugar. Tap the banner to learn more.
Early birds always rise to the occasion for summer vacation planning because early gets you closer to the action. So don't be late. Book your next vacation early on Vrbo and save over $120. Rise and shine. Average savings $141. Select homes only.
Hi, this is Rob Benedict.
And I am Richard Spate. We were both on a little show you might know called Supernatural.
It had a pretty good run, 15 seasons, 327 episodes.
And though we have seen, of course, every episode many times, we figured, hey, now that we're wrapped, let's watch it all again.
And we can't do that alone. So we're inviting the cast and crew that made the show along for the ride. We've got writers, producers, composers, directors, and we'll of course have some actors on as well, including some certain guys that played some certain pretty iconic brothers.
It was kind of a little bit of a left field choice in the best way possible.
The note from Kripke was, he's great, we love him, but we're looking for like a really intelligent Duchovny type.
With 15 seasons to explore, it's going to be the road trip of several lifetimes. So please join us and subscribe to Supernatural Then and Now.